All right, guys, these are the safety things you want to think about when you have your rifle on you. I'm going to have my sling on me, but similar concepts. So even when you're not slung, if you're moving with your rifle and you're not slung, we're going to have you do muzzle up. So when you're going up and down range, there's no opportunity to muzzle yourself or anybody else. When you're slung, you're going to be muzzled down just like this. Safety is going to be on. Make sure that always your safety is on when you're moving around, whether you're loaded or not. We're going to treat the gun as if it is, right? So if I am moving up range, the gun is going to be slung. I'm not going to be fiddling with my safeties at all. All right, I'm going to go to whatever next distance or positions I want to shoot from, and we'll start again from there. During the qualification, there is a couple of opportunities to move, right? So we're going to shoot from the 10, and then we're going to shoot from the 20. We're going to move between those two positions, both back up range and forward down range. What I am looking for, if you want to come on this side, right there. So I do have an unloaded gun, but again, so I am shooting this. So the safety is off. I am shooting. As soon as I am done with the shooting sequence, the first thing that needs to happen every single time, as soon as you unmount the gun, you're no longer actively aiming. Safety must be back on, right? And then now we have a safe gun. I'm going to bring the gun down so the muzzle stays down at all times. Regardless of which direction I choose to move, there's never an opportunity for my muzzle to go up into an unsafe position. So if I'm moving, and I can walk this way or I can run this way and still have my muzzle in a downward position where it's always safe. When I get to my new desired location, I remount the gun and I take the safety off. I do the shooting I need to do. When I am done with my shooting, I am done aiming, I put the safety back on and I unmount the gun. That needs to be the process every single time. As soon as you mount, safety comes off, you shoot. When you're done, as soon as you take your eyes out of the optic and you're no longer actively aiming, the safety must come back on. If you're going to move up and down range, the gun must be pointing down to the ground at all times, and we don't really want it to come up at all, right? So it doesn't matter how fast you move, you can absolutely keep your gun down regardless of how aggressive your movement is, right? Safety on, muzzle down. Let's talk about putting the gun away. So I say I'm done shooting, all the things I need to do to get done. I am going to bring my gun up. I'm going to remove the source of ammunition, which is my magazine, and put it in there. I'm going to dump around on the ground, or if you want to catch it, you can be that cool guy. That's cool too. You can catch it that way, send it back forward. Once I know that it's clear, I have checked it, I know it's good, I'm going to point out range. I'm going to take the safety off. I'm going to press the trigger. The safety now becomes inoperable. That's the way it's supposed to be. I'm going to put the rifle back down, take it off of me, and I'm going to muzzle down on the rack, and I'm going to put the stock on the rack as well. That's the way I prefer it. It is absolutely okay to also do muzzle up. So once you take it off, if you want to do muzzle up, that is okay too. What we don't want is for you to start swinging it left and right, up and down range to get it muzzle up or muzzle down. As soon as you take it off, only one direction and towards the rack so that we can keep everybody safe. In my opinion, if you're slinging, muzzle down is the safest way to do it, so you're not moving the muzzle. If you are just walking around the range because you're not a slung guy and you're just walking around with your muzzle up, when you're done, you're unloaded, do the same process, right? You take the magazine out, you rack the bolt back, make sure there's nothing in there, safety off, press the dead trigger, the safety becomes inoperable, and you just leave it muzzle up. That way you don't have to do any extra movements. Both of those things are completely acceptable. I hope that helps. Stay safe.